Members of court, members of the Senatus Academicus, members of the General Council, graduates, guests, and colleagues. This speech will conclude the graduation ceremony, and the most important characteristic of any graduation speech is that it should be short. I'm really aware that this speech is the only thing that stands between you and whatever celebrations you have planned for the rest of the day and the evening, so I'll keep my remarks brief. But I'm delighted to be celebrating the achievements of this cohort of graduates from this ancient university in this truly magnificent hall. As Liam alluded to, you have waited a long time for this day to arrive. Know that we are proud of you, and you should be proud of yourselves. You earned the opportunity to come to the University of Edinburgh through your hard work, and you've capitalised upon it. You have now achieved a degree from one of the world's great universities, and can now choose to do whatever you wish, choose whatever path beckons you, and use your skills and knowledge to follow your dreams and to make a real difference to the world.
De una foto y te la envío.
¿Y no te pusiste el traje que alquilaste?
Claro que me lo puse. ¿Qué pregunta es esa?
¿Pero cuándo?
¿Cómo que cuándo?
Lo tienes justo.
Sí.
Es que se ve como un traje particular, o sea, normal.
No,
arriba.
Es la falda es lo que cambia.
Ya. Y yo no se lo puse, o sea, yo sí iba con un traje normal.
Porque no daba tiempo de alquilárselo a él.
Claro.
Pero se puso un traje ahí bien que le queda bien bonito, parece gente y todo. Y ahí va Noelia, mira.
Hola.
Buenos días.
Buenos días, dile buenos días.
Hola, Noelia.
Noelia,
buenos días. ¿Qué cosita?
Sí, aquí está la falda, mira. Ahí está la falda, se me ven los muslos.
Oh.
Y aquí está el Kenneth.
Y te pusiste los calzones de puesto. Hola. Ay, mi niño. Te amo.
Yo a ti, ma.
Bueno, que todo vaya bien. Voy a estar contigo cada minuto y cada segundo.
Seguramente. Luego te consigo el link, que creo que lo van a transmitir en vivo. Luego te consigo el link Tengo que averiguar cuál es el link.
Para poder entrar.
Uh-huh.
Bueno, hijo, que todo salga bien, que todo esté a tu altura, como siempre, tan exigente.
Amén,
que todo sea como te gusta.
Amén.
Bueno,
te estaremos informando.
A mi John, gracias por estar allí.
De nada.
Y Noelia, mi pequeñita Noelia, gracias por estar allí.
De nada.
Dios los bendiga.
Amén.
Un abrazo.
Dale,
Chao, bendición.
Bueno.
Un beso, bye.
Feliz día. Bye.
I'm a bit late. I'm running late, so I'll be there. I should be there around 10:25, hopefully. Sorry about that.
Oh, so like in an hour?
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
Like 40 minutes.
Okay. Just text me when you're outside, if that's okay.
Yeah, perfect. I'll see you there. I'll let you know when I'm in front of the McEwen Hall.
Okay, awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye.
Yeah, bye.
La Universidad de Edimburgo. Claro que sí.
¿Cuántos años te echaste?
4. Más uno previo de Access Course, 5.
Es como el Foundation.
Sí, fue como Foundation Year, sí. Ay, pensé que iba a haber parking por acá. Vamos a tener suerte. building, Facultad de Ciencias Económicas y Políticas, Sociales y Políticas, School of Political, Social and Political Sciences, así, ¿ves? A ver si conseguimos el parking ese que tanto necesitamos, con la suerte de las suertes. ¡Vamos! This is not a university parking, but I don't care, baby. You will have to find me. ¿No? It's okay.
Otra galleta.
Vamos allá, chicos.
¿No me vamos?
On behalf of the Senatus Academicus, I welcome you all. Please be seated. I would like to extend a very warm welcome to our graduands and to their loved ones joining us in this magnificent setting of McEwan Hall at the University of Edinburgh. I invite the graduation choir, conducted by Callum Robertson, to start the proceedings with The Bird's Lullaby. Thank you very much to the choir and to Callum for that beautiful and uplifting performance to start the proceedings. I call again on Professor John Devaney, Head of the School of Social and Political Science.
Vice-Chancellor. In the same name and by the same authority, I have the honour to present for the degree of Master of Arts with honours in Politics, Philosophy and Economics, Sebastian Albury. And in Sociology and Politics, Eliza Morgan. And in Sustainable Development and Geography, Ellie Crichton. Molly Donaldson. Arthur Halsall. Emily Milner-Smith. Michael Ritu. Aaron Seaman. Millie Sitson. Daniel Suarez Burnell. Eleanor Watermeyer. And in Sustainable Development, Politics and International Relations, Michel Dansol.
I now call upon Liam McLaughlin, our student orator.
Good morning. Today, as in all graduations, is a day where most of us will be thinking about the future. will be looking forward to going to a career, a further degree, or at last, finally taking the time to return home. However, at a point that is fleeting, we should hold a moment to reflect on the university's past and our place within it. Degrees can flow by so quickly, and our role in this history can be hard to find. Indeed, when we can't find it, it's often created for us. Every student will know there's certainly a stereotype about the Edinburgh undergraduate. We're opinionated, political, we love to complain, and are perhaps just slightly out of touch. But beneath that common slight is a characteristic confidence that things can and should change for the better. An ambition that is reflected in the Prime Ministers, Presidents and Foreign Secretaries, writers, journalists and Nobel laureates, actors, philosophers and theorists, both ancient and modern, that have sat in this hall before us. Indeed, it's a confidence that those not in the know might call over-ambition. Our own Simon Gray, one of the university's most celebrated 18th century political economists, after whom we still award undergraduate prizes, fancied himself a poet, unsolicited. He recently shared his poetic brilliance with our national bard, Robert Burns. And after much unrequited correspondence, Burns finally sent a reply in poem form, opening with the unforgettable line, "To Simon Gray, you're dull today," and scathingly concluding with, "Such bombast no time that's past will show or time to come. So Simon dear, your song I'll tear, and wipe it with my behind." While Simon's ego might have received its rightful comeuppance, it's almost certain that the brilliance in the rest of his work was fueled by what modern Edinburgh philosopher George Davy called the tradition of the democratic intellect. For Davy, the democratic intellect originates in Scotland's Enlightenment schools, where lads of parents, children of art, bright young people from a humble background were able to get an education. He claimed that in no place was the democratic intellect stronger than in our University of Edinburgh. For Davy, at Edinburgh, opportunity was given on merit, reflected in our extensive local partnerships and widening access schemes. At Edinburgh, a student's education should be broad and holistic, the origin of our 4-year Master of Arts degree instead of the common 3-year bachelor's. And at Edinburgh, a student's intellect should be diverse and interdisciplinary, reflected in the many joint honours students graduating today. But above all, at Edinburgh, the hierarchy between academics and students should be minimal, allowing Edinburgh to be the home of academic pluralism, and today maintaining both the humility to listen and the confidence to accommodate debate, which we've seen today. But where do we, as a cohort, fit into this history? Well, we are the COVID cohort. Many of us didn't do exams before we got to university, and some of our savvier students have managed to continue that luck throughout. But for me, I'm sure we'll fit into a very special place in this university's history. We are the first cohort that did not immediately start learning on campus, but spent the best part of 2 years learning online. Nonetheless, I hope that we'll be able to show that Edinburgh's democratic intellect lies not in its buildings or its city, but in its people, its students, and its teaching. It's a hope that rests upon your shoulders. Wherever you may be, wherever you may go, I hope each of you will be able to prove that our democratic intellect, despite lockdown and the inevitability of time, lives on in this, our university. That you can make the ideals of the education you received here accessible to others, and in your own way contribute to the values that make Edinburgh and its university a forgiving, vibrant and curious place, and a place that I urge each of you to call a second home. Thank you, and haste you back.
Thank you very much indeed for that informative and passionate speech about your time in Edinburgh, but all your time in Edinburgh, and the resilience that all of you have shown through those very difficult years that you've come through. So thank you very much. Members of court, members of the Senatus Academicus, members of the General Council, graduates, guests and colleagues. This speech will conclude the graduation ceremony. And the most important characteristic of any graduation speech is that it should be short. I'm really aware that this speech is the only thing that stands between you and whatever celebrations you have planned for the rest of the day and the evening, so I'll keep my remarks brief. But I'm delighted to be celebrating the achievements of this cohort of graduates from this ancient university in this truly magnificent hall. As Liam alluded to, you have waited a long time for this day to arrive. Know that we are proud of you, and you should be proud of yourselves. You earned the opportunity to come to the University of Edinburgh through your hard work, and you've capitalised upon it. You have now achieved a degree from one of the world's great universities, and can now choose to do whatever you wish, choose whatever path beckons you, and use your skills and knowledge to follow your dreams and to make a real difference to the world. In the next few minutes, I want you to join me in 3 rounds of applause. The first round of applause will be for today's graduates, because you have so much to be proud of, and I hope many memories also to cherish about your time in Edinburgh. Please take joy in your achievements and also nurture all those friendships that you've made. While you have completed one stage in your educational journey, please don't see this as an ending. Continue to educate yourselves, to develop your skills and make positive contributions to society. Those are much needed now, more than ever. Whatever you do next, we want you to continue to feel part of that University of Edinburgh family for the rest of your lives. As a graduate, you're now, of course, eligible to become a member of the General Council. And of course, some of you will come back to the university for further study, to work in our schools or professional and technical communities, or even to do my job, should you want to. I'd also like to remind you, no pressure, that as a graduate you can continue using all the services that the Career Service provides for the next 2 years. They offer a tailored package of career support for graduates, including toolkits, My Career Hub, careers newsletters, and graduate coaching appointments. These services are available in person or online, so no matter what stage you're at in your career planning or wherever you are in the world, you can still avail of these services. And I'd just like to take this moment to encourage you to complete the Graduate Outcomes Survey, which you'll get towards the end of next year. And that's because we are always interested to hear about what you do next, and this information also helps us to support our current and future students, so grateful thanks in advance for doing that. So on behalf of the University of Edinburgh, we offer our heartfelt congratulations to all today's graduates. Please join me in the first round of applause. Will be for the staff of the University of Edinburgh. This includes our academic staff, some of whom are on the stage with me today, and I know who've taught you, mentored you, helped you, probably nagged you a little bit, I suspect, somewhere near assessment times, through all the years of your studies here. Graduation is a highlight of their year too, and they take great pride in your achievements. That thank you also goes to our professional staff, including technical staff, many of whom work behind the scenes to make sure everything runs smoothly, such as graduation days like today. I'd also like to thank our Students' Association for the tireless efforts they make on behalf of our students, representing you and helping the university to improve our student experience. Thank you to the University Court and to the General Council, who challenge us to make the university a better place for students and for staff. And thank you indeed to all those who give so generously of their time and expertise to support the Edinburgh community. So please join me in thanking all the staff of the University of Edinburgh. for your loved ones. That's for all those people who've supported you before you came to university, whilst you've been here, and who will, of course, continue to support you in the future. Many of them will have made sacrifices for you and watched from afar, perhaps nervously, as you navigated your time at Edinburgh. All of them will be sharing in your joy at your graduation today. This is their day as well. We should also remember those who cannot be with us today for whatever reason. Some are no longer with us, some cannot be here, and may be watching online. But for all these supporters, for them and for your loved ones here supporting you today, I'd like the graduates to stand up, turn around, and give your supporters the loudest and longest round of applause. Thank you very much, that was magnificent and a true expression of appreciation, so thank you everybody for that. To conclude then, graduates, everyone here wishes you the very best today and in the future. You are graduates of a truly extraordinary institution, the University of Edinburgh. We research the major challenges of our time, serve as a seat of learning, and train graduates who are highly sought after across the globe, earning our place as one of the top universities in the world. We want you to remember your time at the University of Edinburgh with pride, but also with affection, and please always think of this as your home from home. So before we finish, I would just like to ask you to take a moment to reflect on the person that you are today and compare that person with the one that arrived all those years ago at the university to start a new life. I want you just to think about all the new knowledge that you've acquired during that time, but also the new experiences you've had, the new friends and the contacts that you've made. And for all of you, I'm sure that your time at the University of Edinburgh has transformed who you are. And this is powerful evidence of the importance of education and the value we should place on it to enhance opportunities and choices, importantly, for all across the world. So, as you leave this magnificent building in a moment, please enjoy this moment of celebration. Relish in the choices you have available to you, but never stop learning. Make yourselves the best you can be kind to others, and help to make the world a better place. So I wish each and every graduate success and happiness for the future. I ask my colleagues and our graduate supporters to join with me in applauding once again this wonderful collection of graduates. Congratulations. On behalf of the Census Academicus, I bring this ceremony to a close. Will those of you who are able, please rise.
sorry.
Yeah.
Vamos a la escalerita que se ve un poquito más arriba porque yo no veo nada.
Dale.
Will we around here?
¿Aló?
No, but
¿Dónde? Sí, ¿dónde? Decime.
it's very nice. I got my degree. She's over there. Look, I got a degree.
Acabo de subir la escalera.
First class honours. Hey, yay!
Escalera chiquitica.
Where are you guys? Did you see Poppy and all?
Ya te vi.
Roads aren't getting any.
You get some pictures here. Gracias. Cambiamos a cámara, ¿se puede?